Justin had asked if he could have sex in his car. Well, because he asked that, and he came here trying to have sex with a child.
New information tonight in a sting operation where a Minnesota senator and more than a dozen others were arrested for allegedly trying to solicit minors for sex. Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. I'm Courtney Lockie. Federal prosecutors are demanding former Minnesota Senator Justin Eichorn stay in custody amid new allegations surrounding a gun, his laptop, and a reset smartphone. Eichorn, a Republican who represented Grand Rapids, was arrested in Bloomington a week ago today. Police say he had been communicating with an undercover detective online and went to meet up with who he thought was a 17-year-old girl for sex. He's now federally charged with attempted coercion and enticement of a minor. He resigned from the Senate last week. Now prosecutors say FBI agents found a handgun and ammunition in his St. Paul apartment during a search. That's after Eichorn told the judge the day before there were no weapons there. The FBI also found a factory reset iPhone. Prosecutors also say jail call records show Eichorn tried to coordinate with someone to remove a laptop from his apartment. As this plays out in federal court, Bloomington police share new details today on the sting operation that led to his arrest. Valley News Team's Quinn Gorham explains.
This Toyota Tundra here formerly belonged to Justin Eichorn, but it's now, as you can see here, in the possession of the Bloomington Police Department. The Bloomington Police Chief says that the vehicle will be forfeited, in which point they could either sell it or use it as part of their police fleet. It's part of a larger sting operation that happened in Bloomington over the last couple of weeks, and Eichorn was only one piece of the puzzle. Eichorn's arrest was one of 14 made between March 12th and March 18th. The department says they worked with several outside agencies, including the Hennepin County Sheriff, the Airport Police, and the Minnesota BCA. Bloomington Police Chief Booker Hodges says they didn't know about Eichorn's role in state government until he was in their custody. He says the former senator was using, quote, a device that may have kept them from finding out, quote, who he was. But Hodges said he wasn't able to share more details about that. When asked if they're aware of any prior attempts from Eichorn to solicit sex, Hodges said they're not sure.
Once the federal government took it, they're going to look at all of his phones. But the only time we caught him here was in Bloomington. But I will say that the language that he used is indicative of someone who this is not their first time.
Not all of the sting suspects' cases will be handled by federal prosecutors like Eichorn's. Hodges says he doesn't want to speak for the feds, but that it's not uncommon for them to work on cases involving, quote, public corruption. The chief made clear that sting operations like this one in the city of Bloomington help to apprehend these individuals without having to have a victim on the other side of the communication. Reporting in Bloomington, I'm Quinn Gorham.
Eichorn remains in custody at the Sherburne County Jail.